Yeah, I had my headset off. But, it's kind of heavy on the head after a while. Oh yeah, it's got a few caves. There's that one that's in the story mode where you pick your camp up from the Mumfree guys. And there's a couple around some of the waterfalls. Jesus Christ. That's another reason I had my headset off is he's being a bit loud tonight. Yeah, I know. It's just as a streamer in general, that background noise might just be part of the reasons why people don't stick around long.
Evening to you.
Damn it, I know I shot down more than just 3 guys. So pretty much what I'm doing right now is getting all the high-priced collections. Like the one I'm doing right now will get me $500 if I get all parts. Yeah, it's just it's kind of a sense of professionalism in a way. If I had the money, I'd have my whole room soundproof, but that's why I tend to play games that might be a bigger interest in with people, either when he's laying down during the daytime or at night when he's in bed. That way too, I'm not always yelling for him to be quiet and to make him feel like he's doing something wrong when all he's doing is having a good time. Actually, I almost didn't stream this, honestly. Yeah, I know. I seen that. I was like, oh, nice. Some interest. They probably like watching me fail so much. Although that last boss guy, that was actually pretty fun. I think finding that hidden door was more of a frustrating to me than that boss fight. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm where... Okay. Never mind. That's down in the water. Yeah, well, I almost didn't, though. I was pretty low on health and no resurrections left. So yeah, the coin collections, if you get the full collection, it'll net you $500 when you sell it as a set. And I'll show how you can how you can tell what prices are what for the collections. If you go to your collector bag, you click on the collection. It tells you right down there how many you've collected, what the collection value is, and how many collections you have to sell. So tarot cards that aren't too bad. That one's 240. I think all the tarot cards are 240, possibly. Oh no, some are even more. Yeah, so getting all the cards and selling them as a set can get you over $200, almost $300. $384 for the earrings. almost 300 for that. And I believe the coins are the highest priced ones. Yeah, $540 for the coins. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some collections, at least all the coins. And doing it this way, using the map, saves you from having to get the collector's map, which only gives you like 3 of each collection at a time. And for anybody that stops by and watches it, it's exclamation collections to get the link to the map. That stupid asshole didn't even move. Now watch, he's gonna start shooting at me or something. The horse all pissed off at me and shit. Did I kill the guy? Oh fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. Damn! Fucking horse kicked me, took like half my health. I was gonna loot the horse and then loot the guy, but... Come on, horse. Are you kidding me? Get your ass over here. That would be nice. They probably will allow some kind of mods in it, like they do Skyrim for console. Somebody needs to get FromSoft to fucking remaster Demon Souls. They remastered all the Dark Souls. Yeah, they'll probably do like Skyrim and Fallout 4 if they were to remaster Fallout 3. Considering Fallout 3 thrived even more because of modding on PC. I still have my Oblivion and Shivering Isles discs for my PS3. I don't know. FromSoft seems really determined to stay away from anything Demon Souls for some reason. They said that they were never gonna make another Demon Souls. That was a one and done. What the fuck? Oh, wolves. Yeah, I think it was honestly, I think what it is too many people complained about how difficult it was. I think it was the other company that worked with them on it. If I'm not mistaken, Dark Souls 1 was made by FromSoft, and another company worked with them. Well, they always have two companies. That FromSoft is the main funding, pretty much, dev team, and then they have Namco. That's it. Namco put the remasters out. I keep forgetting that fucking the Souls games are Namco games. No, the only company that made it was From Software and Namco Bandai Games. It was Namco probably did the remaster because they're the publishers of the game. FromSoft is the developers. So it would have been Namco that gave the go-ahead for the remasters. Yeah, I got it on Google now. Dark Souls is an action role-playing game developed by From Software and published by Namco Bandai Games. So it wouldn't have been From Software that remastered it. It would have been Namco that put it, that did it. No, the remaster. Nobody else would have the rights. There's no way that anybody would have the rights to be able to. They would have had to bought the rights from Namco, because Namco's the publisher. FromSoft's just a developer. Just like Infinity Ward is the developer and Activision is the publisher for Call of Duty. The publisher has actually more rights than the dev team does. That's why Activision came out with the used Modern Warfare name for their new game, because they have more rights to that name than the actual development team. No. I don't see how... It would have been Namco, Bandai. See, the thing is they didn't make anything. All they did is recode it so that they could port it to PS4. Unless it was one of the companies that did one of the DLCs, or some of the DLCs. Pretty sure the only people that are able to remaster and re-release a game, unless the rights to it were bought out, were the publishers. There's a fucking collection here. It has to be somebody who previously worked on the game, like somebody that made one of the DLCs, because usually the people who develop the DLCs are a sister branch under a different name of the main development team. There's no way that Namco, Bandai would, or FromSoft would give the rights to anything that has to do with Dark Souls to anybody else, unless they paid them a hefty money. Because it remastered, all it is graphics and coding for the new system. Come on, Wiki, load. Yeah, well, okay. The remaster was developed by QLC and Virtuous, but from a Namco operating as a publishing role. That's because what it was is there were the changes. I'm looking at the wiki now. FromSoft and Namco still run it. It says right here, Remaster was developed by QOLC and Virtuous, which means the changes that were done to it, which were very minute changes, but FromSoft and Namco were operating as a publisher. So they still had the rights to it. Virtuous is probably a company that works within them under a different name. Oh, I didn't know that. Learn something every day. But I knew Namco and FromSoft wouldn't give up any rights. Because I guess there were like changes to locations of things and the oh, okay. At one point I wanted to get the remastered and just play Dark Souls 1 through 3 in like a continuous playthrough type thing. But as old as it is, it's still pretty pricey. Yeah, extra bonfire, and they basically made it more like the newer Souls, so that it was easier, pretty much. Relocated some things. I'm pretty sure if I looked it up, if I click this link here, I'll get the wiki for QOLC and Virtuous. It's probably, they're probably going to say it's like a sister group. This fucking computer sucks, man. Oh, it's not bad. It's just I gotta fucking get a copy of Windows and reformat it and get rid of all the unnecessary, unneeded fucking software. Oh, it added more than just 2 other co-op players? Because I know it was like a 3-man co-op where you could summon 2. Actually, no. Dark Souls 1 it was only 2-man co-op, wasn't it? The person whose world it was and whoever they invited. And then I think Dark Souls 2 is when they Yeah, 4-man. Isn't it? You can have like 4 summon phantoms and then three summon phantoms and then yourself. See, that's kind of pointless though. Making the co-op numbers higher, they should have done something. They should have done something with the difficulty then. Because I can't imagine Dark Souls 1 bosses needing 4 people. Because if they needed 4 people, they would have put a 4-man co-op to begin with. I mean, maybe at like a higher new game difficulties probably would probably better with why they did it. Well, you can't co-op invade. I hope they didn't fucking put co-op invading. That'd be so dumb. Well, I can't say that because Dark Souls 3... Yeah, Dark Souls 3, you can have multiple invaders, but they're not like in a party together invading at the same time with somebody they know. And most of the time whenever you got multiple invaders, it was because of the Covenant, whatever Covenant they were in the area you were in. Because I've gotten invaded on Dark Souls 3 by like the Blue Knight guys, the Blue Knight guys, and then the Blue Knight, the Blue Sentinel or whatever the hell they were called, got invaded by their rival Covenant while he was invading me. So I had 2 separate invaders fighting each other while I was sitting there hiding, trying to make sure they weren't coming after me. I know you can use the summoning stones to summon multiples, and that's how they do like their fight clubs in the PvP fight clubs. That's usually how people would farm souls and effigies. No, you can't be co-oping and then go and invade with a co-op partner. It won't let you. When you're co-oping, like PvE co-oping. Oh yeah, yeah. You can be in a co-op group and then get invaded by people. But what I was saying is like they had the PvE co-op. I was going to say I hope they didn't add co-op PvP invading. Like you have, like let's say I summon someone and then we both go and invade. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, in Dark Souls 3, I've had multiple different factions, different covenants invading at the same time. And I know with the summoning stone, you can summon multiple red phantoms. Ooh, I'm almost at rank 50 and I'll be able to get my fucking top hat. Alright, so this tumbleweed one is the next one I gotta get. And then we'll go all the way to Ansburg. Make our way from the top of the map over down to the bottom. No, yeah. What I'm thinking they did is the adding more to the co-op, more people to co-op was mainly because not for like just normal game mode. It's for the higher NG plus games. Um, for people who are more like. But even then, if you're gonna keep going through the game like 30 different times and you're at like NG plus 30, you're gonna be overpowered. You're still gonna be able to pretty much take out the bosses without a problem, but it's probably for that reason. Yeah, I didn't. There was no problem with that. My problem was is if you could invade with a co-op group, like three people invading one world at the same time. That's what I thought you were meaning. Well, all they have to do is what were they called in Dark Souls 1? Black Phantoms or something like that. All they have to do is add a summoning stone for Phantoms, and you can have the same exact PvP experience as Dark Souls 3. Because I watched, what was it, Fighting Cowboy. He was a big Dark Souls streamer, or content maker that I used to watch, and he used to host a shit ton of fight clubs, basically. And he would have about 6 or 7 different Phantoms because of the summoning stones, the red summoning stone. If that was what they were doing it for, then all they had to do was add a red summoning stone. I don't know why they call them Black Phantoms and they're red. It would have been cool if they were like this black shadow with a red like glow to them. Oh well, the current co-op and remastered is the same as what Dark Souls 3 is. I mean, if you were to have a fight club, you wouldn't want anybody co-oping because then 3 of the people wouldn't be able to fight each other. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, look up Fighting Cowboy. He hosted a lot of PvP fight clubs, and it's a cool idea too because it was a way that the host of it could farm like effigies or souls just for hosting it. Yeah, I did. I did. I was huge into PvP. In Dark Souls 2. Did Blood Arena and mostly at the Iron Keep. And a bunch of invading. I was one of those guys that had a dexterity poison build and used a butterfly outfit for the bonus poison. Looked like a complete fool, but did a lot of damage. My favorite build was my dexterity lightning build with the notched whip. The notched whip with, I think it was a lightning stone in it. And a dexterity faith build, I could one-shot people with the whip. It was nasty. It was really, really good. That's the type of the Claymore has always been. I don't get me wrong. I had a strength build with the Claymore, but the thing is the reach on the Claymore has always been like a cheese weapon. and all the Dark Souls, the Claymore had this like extra 3-foot range on it. Dark Souls 3 too. The Claymore was just as bad as any. The Claymore and the Flamebird. That was another one that had some, like, what they call phantom range. I like the dual katana builds. I'm not doing a whole lot of playing right now, Best. I'm just running around doing my collections. I'm trying to get money up using the collections. Yeah, I had a dual poison katana builds. Yeah, I'm trying to get my large delivery wagon and some oh wait a minute, I have, yeah, I do have my my reinforced. What the hell, there's another collection here? No. See, what I miss about Demon Souls is something that they took out of the game. The washing pole was from Demon Souls was a build where you would use the Havel armor, the Judicator shield, and the no, it wasn't. It was a spear. The spear did damage to armor. You could break the armor. It was a massive like turtle build. But in like Demon Souls, I enjoy the health regen builds too. I was the type of PvPer that would try to make the non-meta builds work. I don't know I think it was Havel. I think Havel's the only, if I'm not mistaken, I think Havel's the only thing that's ever crossed over to. I gotta look that up before I make a fool out of myself. But I'm pretty sure it was Havel. It was Havel's. It was. I don't think he was in Demon Souls, but there was an armor that was a lot really similar to what Havel's was. It was this really heavy armor with high resistances. the Judicator shield, which did health regen, and the striking pole or something like that, which had a default not poison but the acid damage to it. So it all you did was you sat behind a heavy shield with heavy resistant armor, poke at the player until their armor broke. Yeah, I hated those damn Havel monsters, man. Those fucking mages with Havel armor. Those guys pissed me off so bad. It was such a cheap way of playing. I am at max rank of my collector now. Yeah, yeah. Um, they nerfed the shit out of that in Dark Souls 3. It was pretty bad in 2 also. You had the orbs, the dark orbs, and it was like the crystal one. I can't, Affinity or something like that. But for the most part, my oh. Fucking Yeah, a lot of people are saying that they thought that that Bloodborne was basically supposed to be like Demon Souls. Dude, that fucking. I'm gonna have to save up and um get PS now so I can. I don't actually. You know what? I don't think you can stream PlayStation Now games, if I remember correctly. Where the fuck is this goddamn? If I'm not mistaken, I tried it before. What the hell? There's supposed to be a cemetery, but I can't see shit. I don't need that fucking cougar coming after me. Oh, here it is. I'm in the fucking cemetery. Yeah, yeah. If I had just if I wasn't paying attention and I just saw that, I'm like, what the hell is this guy's problem? um.
should work, and honestly, I'll turn it down just a little bit more in case it pops again. It shouldn't be that bad. Maybe you need a new microphone. Unfortunately, thankfully, fortunately, it's not my microphone. I know where the source of the popping is coming from. It is specifically coming. Look at what I have.
Yeah, you can't stream PS Now games. Well, that's fucking bullshit. I guess I'm gonna have to fucking get a capture card and fucking get my PS3 out.
Yes, let's do this gang hideout. Start right now. Let's go do it.
You have to have a capture card. I have to have a capture card and plug it into a computer and use OBS to stream it. Yeah, you probably have. Yeah, you most likely have because of PS Now you can play it. But because it's a streaming, if you try to use the PlayStation broadcast, it comes up as a blocked scene. Alright, so next collection.
That didn't make it go into the red. is a dope name. I like Change on the Rise. Both names are incredible. I like Captain Bony Fingers. Like, absolute OG, dude. Like, what can I say? What can I say? I'm cool with any of them. Will you respond to any of them? Classes is like in an ICU all hooked up to the cords. Oh, Terry, god damn it. Yes, that's like exactly what it is, dude. I'm literally like hooked up to like some IV shit, dude. Like, literally. That is fucking hilarious. Fuck. That would physically hurt me. I think they're all over here. Hooked up to an ICU. Okay, overglosses, I will respond to any of that. Yeah.
No, I never heard of that. I was look into that. Well, how the hell would you play it though? What kind of controller would it use? Yeah, I intend on eventually getting a capture card.
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to say your name right, dude. Quastanostris. Quastanostris. I love it. It's a long story how I got it, though, which is part of why it's so weird. Well, dude, I would love to hear. If you want to share, I would love to.
Yeah, but the capture card that is recommended for streaming is, yeah, it's not cheap. $150 for the card, and then about another $200 for a kind of a, I wouldn't say cheap, but a basic laptop. Fucking horse.
dude. Like, I don't know. I was trying to think, like, there's some cool, like, Red Dead collectibles that we could potentially do. But I just don't know. I just don't know. Plenty of stuff. Sad Hatter says I got a nice cheapo headset, the Recon P60 Turtle Beach. It has USB cords that amplifies the surround sound. Ooh, that sounds mega fly. Mega fly, Sad Hatter. Kill You Two says, oh damn. Yeah, Kill You Two, oh damn. By the way, dude, are you a Red Dead player? Is this a game that you frequent often? Orc Nations, hello! Welcome to the Pasta Street, Orc Nations. Thanks for tuning in and hanging with us. How are you today, dude?
This is taking a while. A lot of traveling around.
Granny, add me, dude. Please, I would love to have you added. PS4, Xbox, PSN, gamertag. I'm also on the Social Rockstar Club. If you have PC, please add me to Christmas Day. Okay, here we go. Boston Oscar says, I was at a dance event in Arizona where I spent the evening with other people learning different styles of dance. That sounds awesome. How was it?
Getting these coins, it's if I get the full set, I get $540 for selling the full set to Madame Nazar. And I'm doing it so I can get my large delivery wagon. Yeah, it takes some time because you gotta get 15 coins and they're all over the map. But it's the easiest way to get that much money. If I were to do anything else in the other roles, it would take a couple of days to get $540. And not only that, I'm getting a lot of XP. I'll get about 12 to 1500 XP when I finish the set. I've already leveled up twice tonight because of the collection XP. My collector roll now, I'm at max rank 20.
I don't know if we can. I'm gonna try. I don't think we'll all be able to get it.
I'm at rank 20 now on collector, which is my max, so everything that I get is going to go towards my player XP now and money. I finished this collection. I think I might jump back on Sekiro before it gets too late. You know what I should have done instead of watching Netflix? I should have watched the video on how to fucking fight Lady Butterfly. From what I hear, she's like one of the hardest. From what I've been reading about the bosses, I hear that she's like the hardest of the bosses. Oh man. You know what I'm gonna do? I completely forgot about needing those snap seeds. I think what I'm gonna do is play this for a little bit longer than I was gonna. I'm gonna go and farm those snap seeds tonight. Find out where to go and get to that. That way I can, because I only have 3. It would be pointless to try and go and fight her with only 3. I completely forgot that I needed to do that before jumping back into that. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably play it again tomorrow. Play some of it tonight before going to bed and finding out where to farm those. So I want to have enough so that way if I screw up and make a mistake, I still have some to fall back on. I completely forgot about needing those. Come on, dude, get out of my way of my horse. Goddamn horse doesn't know what the hell it's doing right now. I knew there was something that I should be doing. That and I wanted to get the 3 levels. Oh, fuck. The 3 levels to get that fucking death blow skill. Where in the hell is this? Where? Yeah, so that's gonna be a bunch of like killing everything in that courtyard, trying to anyway, over and over again. The ability that I want to get, I just need to get enough XP and skill points for. Because that's, it's a passive. There's a fucking collection right around here, but I can't find... Nah, not that I've found. Dead end of a path next to a broken bridge. I haven't seen any broken bridges.
Hey, what the hell?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm wondering if it's glitched. Yeah, but the thing is with Skyrim though, is you can become so overpowered easily in that game. It's like, I mean, they got the mods to up the difficulty because maybe I should do a playthrough of get the mods that I used to run off on there and do a playthrough. I had one that made the AI more realistic, the combat more realistic. The, they the enemies did more damage. I always play Elder Scrolls third person. Probably why I like it so much. My first ever game really was a third person shooter. Back on PS2 when it my first ever multiplayer online game. I found it. About fucking time. My first online game ever when PS2 came out with the network adapter was Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. The Spy versus Merc multiplayer. What? Wait a minute. What? It's not what I was... already have the Liberty Quarter.
Change on the Rise is not digging my alternative indie rock playlist. He's more into the pop. The pop don't sound the same no more. Couldn't help it. It was perfect. King's Rhinoceros says, if you ride the San Luis River in the bottom left of the map, you will come across a huge waterfall that you can ride down. Handsome Frank called this a ninja. That's so cool, King's Rhinoceros. Yo, that's tight as fuck, man. You can find the San Luis River in the bottom left of the map. Take a look. Somewhere down here, there's a big waterfall. Fun. Fun. That's tight. Such a gem.
Apparently, I found some of these already.
Let's see. Sniper Rabbit. Hi, Sniper Rabbit. Dude, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the Fox's stream.
Because it was supposed to be that one. I already have it. So now I gotta go
Wasn't pretty.
1792.
That's gotta be fun. Flutes. You know, I've never been into instruments where you have to, like, exhale into. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just really bad at keeping them clean. But yes, flute, that's dope as hell, dude. Remix. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, right, exactly. Gosh, are you a PS4 PC? Remix. Remix. Is that what it is? Remix sticks? I am on. Excuse me. Let's see if I can read your question and answer it. I'm on PC fight. I'm just kidding. Dude, I'm on PlayStation 4. Let me see if I can get my brain working. Honestly, I think I need a break. I actually think I need a quick second. I'm gonna go get a Pop-Tart. I'm gonna try to like get my life together and like I'll be right back. Oh my god, this is good stuff. I'll be back. House, are you okay? No, like apparently not. I need a fucking Pop-Tart.
Fucking horse. Yeah, so I might. I think what I'll do is do a little bit of off-stream farming tonight on Sekiro. That way I'm prepared for. Oh, my fucking horse is stuck in the river. What an idiot. And then I'll play around probably the same time I did today. Yeah, I think running around just killing the same things over and over again would just be kind of boring this stream. I know, it's just, I gotta think about the stream too. People are gonna look at my videos and then see just me running around killing the same things for an hour. They're not gonna be very, very responsive. What is going on with this collect? What is this picking up? Is this the one I just picked up and it's still saying it's here? I'm just gonna go get what I know I need. Oh, I wouldn't be able to fight her anyway. I only have 3 of those seeds, and I need to find where I need to go to farm for them. And if I find out that it's part of the next area, then yeah, I'll just do all that tomorrow. But I still, in that one area where those guys are, where that last boss was, I could go and farm the XP off of them for the for that passive ability tonight. I'm thinking you're right. I think the next place, because I got that fire bull or whatever the hell it is that I gotta fight in the other part. Okay, saying there's a collection here, but I... Yeah, that's why I went and got the firecracker. I looked up about the bull, and to find out if there was anything I needed that I could use to help me with it. Fucking Christ. Come on, horse. Let's go for a swim. And apparently the firecracker stunned the bull. The one thing I'm not happy about is the fact that I wasted points. 2 points on that one passive just to get 1 extra emblem. And then the next one that gives me an extra emblem. It's most likely only gonna give me another 1, and that's another 3 points. So 5 points, skill points just for 2 extra emblems. I'm just saying, my stupid horse gets stuck in. Now, that... The hell was up at that bridge? Yeah, so I know for a fact the one thing I want to do is try to see... see how quick, if I can just rinse and repeat killing all those guys, I can get 3 more skill points. that I know I can fight all of them without it right now, which is good. Then again, to be honest, to be fair, I did have help with the NPC guy, which is currently dead now. But yeah, I think that passive ability definitely will be useful in the long run, providing it does give enough health back with each death blow. Then I really gotta manage my time the next few days, because I do gotta get this house cleaned up for the inspection that's coming on Thursday. Which sucks, because I'm gonna end up probably sitting in bed for 2 hours before even getting tired enough to fall asleep. I did want to play it though tonight, but if all I'm going to be doing is farming, it's just... It's from experience with my YouTube channel, playing games like Borderlands and stuff that require farming. I've noticed that I've gotten some pretty fucking disgusting people commenting about how I'm not doing anything and that I'm just farming and that it's boring and like, whatever. That's another one of the reasons why I chose to go to Twitch over YouTube is just the people in the comments section. It's so disgusting sometimes. No, I'm actually farming. I don't know. It's not farming. Farming is killing something over and over and over again, hoping for drops. This is guaranteed items where I'm locating them. Oh. Well, the thing is I do have other games I want to play too, and I appreciate the getting the game for me to play it. But I set out to do something on this before doing anything else, and this is actually taking longer than I expected to. And this isn't farming. If it's not interesting, I'm sorry. To be honest, I wasn't even intending on streaming this, but because I told you that I was going to be getting back on, is why I actually turned the stream on. Because I knew that this itself was not probably going to get many views. And I also got to start thinking of my channel and of what's going to be interesting for people. And like I said, I know this isn't interesting, but the reason I did jump back on is because I did say I was going to be back on. I didn't realize I was so low on money and I needed stuff to get for my rolls. And that's why I'm actually doing this for the money. So what I was intending on doing is just playing this off stream for a couple hours and then jumping onto that. And then I was actually wanting to jump on that tonight, but it's just going to be me right now running back and forth between that group of enemies and back to the shrine. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is like I did. I'll probably jump on that in the morning and then in the afternoon play Borderlands with him, and then jump on this later after that. I just want to make sure I'm prepared because there's no point in me going against that boss, and I honestly don't even know where it is that I need to farm for those seeds yet. So I gotta look up the location of where that is and how to get there. And if that's actually part of where I'm going, which I'm thinking it is, then that'll be part of what I stream then. Because I tried fighting that bull. That bull's a pain in the ass. It's one of those ones where you gotta either like get behind him, I think. What the hell? I switched to my binoculars. This binoculars is supposed to show buried. Yeah, I started watching a video and I don't know why I got distracted from it and never finished watching it. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing is watch some Netflix and use the laptop and look up a It looks similar to a place where I've been, but I don't think it is. So I think if it was somewhere where I have been, that I would have found other seeds before the area that I'm at now. Or something would have at least dropped them. With the amount that I have died and killed the same thing. Some of the areas look similar, but the people that are putting these location videos don't really do that good of a job of actually showing. And it doesn't help that the game don't have a map either. I found it. Finally. Jesus Christ. And in a way, this this isn't very interesting. I know that because I'm actually bored doing it, but it's also a bit educational if anybody's looking for this specific collection. I'm actually showing in the video, taking a long ass time to, of where they are. There it is. What the hell? That's in the tree. Oh, okay. I was literally kissing that tree. There's five, what? 5 more coins? No, what are you talking about? 5 more coins in the collection. 1, 2. One, two, three, four. Oh, okay, the ones with the check marks. The ones without the check marks that are lit up, I already. Dude, this is getting confusing. Yeah, my iPad doesn't stay charged very much anymore. Might be that you've been watching for a while without a smoke. That's completely understandable. The irritability when right around when you start craving a cigarette, I get that. That's probably what it is because this is the first time you've mentioned going out for a smoke. I think since I started the stream, honestly. So that very well could be it, and I completely being a smoker myself, I get that. I understand that.
My other favorite place to hunt is gonna be in the Scarlet Meadows. Scarlet Meadows is over here. Where's the Scarlet Meadows?
What the hell? I just went in a circle for no reason.
deserve it. I accidentally streamed for way too long yesterday. You were having too much fun. Granny, it's important that you get enough rest. Rest is the bedrock of life. So even though you work really hard, you deserve the rest. You deserve the rest, Granny. And anything good to eat today, Granny? I've had a nice day. What else did I have to eat today besides pizza and muffins and bananas? I kind of had some milk and cookies. I had some milk and cookies, Granny. They were very tasty. They weren't Granny level delicious milk and cookies.
I've been there, man. It's getting late.
You were right there.
Haven't had a cigarette in a while. Yeah, I've been there.
Granny put on a show yesterday. Granny puts on a show every single day, and yes, I'm sure yesterday was exceptional and sensational, if you will. Sleep is an access.
Where's
You gotta get some sleep. Sleep is very
Where
important.
is this? Right here. 3 more, 4 more.
Backtrack a little bit. Definitely my bad. Like Granny said, though, everyone
I just want to get this done because if I don't do this now, it's gonna yeah, I found a couple more. If I don't get all this collection done now, it's gonna cycle, and the ones I need will probably be on the other side of the map. Ow, where I've already been. Hey, horse, did you see that tree? It jumped out in front of us. Think I get 3 or 4 more? I think 4 more. And then I gotta go find her, sell it, and make the money. I mean, this could have gone faster if I had more money and I just fast traveled to the big areas. But then that would kind of defeat the purpose of making money if I'm spending it to make it. Yeah, this horse, man. I get a clip. I swear, in one night, I'm gonna make a montage of all the fucking trees and rocks I break my neck on because of my horse. Alright, I got 3 more. Not anymore. I used to, but my dog, I had a dog and a cat. My dog was almost 14 years old, and my cat was almost 19. They both got sick right around the same time. My dog had ended up with a uterine infection that was going to cost me almost $4,000 to get taken care of, and I just didn't have the money for it. And my cat, she was getting old. She was losing her teeth, and she had an abscess, which again I was not able to afford at the time to get it taken care of. So I ended up having to surrender them. Luckily, I live in a state that has a no kill policy for shelters. So my dog, even as old as she was, got taken care of, and she was adopted out to a family with 3 kids. The cat, I'm not quite sure what happened, but as long as her problem was fixable, they would have adopted her. Yeah, the dog we got when my son was young, when my oldest son Hunter was younger, and we got her because we wanted to have her trained as a service dog. Well, when she became 3 years old, she started having seizures. She was a yellow, black, and chocolate lab mix, and seizures around the age of 3 in Labradors are actually really common. So because of her seizures, we weren't able to get her certified as a service dog, but she was his emotional support dog. And because we had to get rid of her and surrender her, and the cat was more support of emotional support than the dog was for him. He went to the cat more than anything, but he he's kind of replaced them with the stuffed animals that he has, a dog and a cat stuffed toy, and which makes me realize it's affected him more than people realized that it did. I mean, the dog and cat both were pretty much in his life since day one. And that's like a pretty big transition, a pretty big change to go through.
But I almost, literally almost got burned. It was actually pretty good. I'm really glad I didn't, because that was the place I got the best food. 100 biddies, friend. Dude, I love chatting with you. You bring so many good vibes. Thank you. Thank you, excuse me, for those 100 bits, friend. Very amazing. Alright, we're getting with it with these coins. We're getting with it with these coins now, guys. I forgot to put the location. There's one just like right here.
$19.72 quarter. Where's the Liberty quarter? Oh my god. I got two more. Get this one and this one. That 1792 one is the one that's up by the bridge that I couldn't find. So I have to go back up there and watch a video on it.
Yeah, nice, dude. GTA RP is like mega, mega popular. I never really was into GTA or the GTA role playing, but that's pretty cool, dude. Ronnie says you're welcome, Pasta. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, dude. You seriously, you're amazing. Ooh, ooh. We're on it. Killing it. Uncle Mario, you have over 100 hours in the stream? My guy, how? Thank you for the 100 plus hours of your time, Uncle Mario. Dude, like, you have no idea. You have no idea what that means to me. Thank you, dude. Let me look what's over here. Found it. And holy shit, I almost made 40,000 in almost that 40 hours in the stream. Thanks, Tiny Wolf. I hella appreciate you, man. That's crazy. Thank you. Ow. Lucas and Max says, I'm sad, but it only makes me a bit more glad when I'm welcome in the chat. And it's good that I don't feel bad when I'm in a positive community, which sends good vibes to me, and I'm sure many others too. Lucas and Max, don't be sad. Thank you so much for being here, and I love having you here,
Oh.
welcoming you. Absolutely, dude. You're always welcome, and want to send those good vibes. I know you're sending good vibes. Yeah.
Stupid horse. At least I made it over the fence.
Every minute that you spend here is so valued. Like, you could be anywhere. You could be on the beaches of Venice. You could be doing anything your heart desires, but you're like here, like supporting, being hella nice. Like, thank you, Sad Habit. You're wonderful. Sorry, Dad. Yeah.
So I think this last one I need for this fucking collection is glitched right now. And I'm gonna have to come back at a different day cycle, unfortunately. I think the way it was showing is that it may have glitched the...
How are you, man? Jedi, that's right. Jedi does love this song. Jedi, this was like my favorite song in like any of the TTV. Fire. Wow, I thought it was way longer than 2015. Okay, well this was my jam in like 2015 apparently. Apparently. Hey, new follower. Jersey says fold. Jersey says fold. Welcome to the pasta stream, dude. Thank you so much for coming in with that follow. I hella appreciate that, dude. Hope you having a fun day.
I might have to switch lobbies too to get that last one if it's bugged. Oh, too many trees. I'm gonna smack right into them. Go for a swim. Oh! Smack that ass, kick that face. Alright, now this last one, I'm gonna go. Gonna go try this again.
Alright, now I have to look at the fucking map again. Between cabin and fence. What? Aha, it's already dug up. I did find it, guys.
There we go again. I'm streaming while watching and chatting in somebody else's stream. Trying to get my own stream going and supporting another stream by viewing. Total Pasta is pretty cool. She, what the hell? Are you really gonna... Assholes.
Okay, perfect. Dudes, I don't think it's been so long since I've completed a collector run like this. We have 2, 4, 6. I'm counting them down now, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 left. I can't remember how many I said last time, but we're doing so well. I think afterwards, I think after stream, I think after this big collector room, I really wanna slap some people in PvP. So that is gonna be what I'm thinking right now. But we'll see how we're feeling when it's done.
Damn folk. Don't leave me the hell alone.
Manzanita Falls, zippity doodah. There is times the PvP hype. Yes, there is. The PvP hype is real. Infamous NA, what's happening? You're dropping 100 biddies? Yo, thank you so much for those 100 biddies, Infamous NA. That's very kind. It's very generous of you, and I hope very much I appreciate that, dude. How are you doing today, if you don't mind me asking? How's your life, dude? Thank you again. Thank you was my life. Actually, fun story about the first Red Dead Redemption. I don't really play a lot of video games, but I got the first Red Dead Redemption, and it was a single-player game, and my sister and I played it together, and we, like, as youngsters, we weren't super close, or we weren't very compatible. Like, we were always arguing, and, like, there were always issues between, not always, there were just some struggles. Long story short, we played Red Dead together, and we, like, bonded very much so over the game, and we took turns, like, there was never any arguments. So that was really cool, and then, I don't know, I just loved the online story mode, and then I fucking loved online, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, the first Red Dead Online was so good. From the shootout at the beginning of the showdowns to, the voice announcer from, like, you have captured the bag. Like, dude, that shit was fire. Like, I loved everything about that. Like, I loved everything about that game, so much. So much. For the first Red Dead, yes, definitely lit, dude. Oh, we're trying to swim. Okay.
Oh shit, yeah. She's really like hyperly positive. I keep forgetting that this headset picks up quite a bit, and I was leaning over to type because I'm trying to get somebody in her chat to see if they know where this fucking thing might be. Somebody just went over a waterfall. Yeah, so I watched an episode. Yeah, I think I looked at that, and I think I have it saved to favorites. I haven't installed it. I think they have that on the PS4 too. I know they have a couple of areas that they tried remaking from like Oblivion. See, my downloads for Skyrim, I should probably jump on Skyrim someday. My mods for Skyrim are mainly houses. I legitly have about 6 or 7 different house mods. Because I don't like having to get 5,000 fucking gold or whatever. $5,000 for a damn shitty ass house. Although the unfortunate part is because there's no ability for scripting, you're not able to. What the hell? I just fed you, stupid ass. Yeah.
Wish my horse looked that nice.
Can't believe it's taking me 3 hours almost to do this fucking collection. Yeah, there's there's so many fucking talented people, and the weird thing is they're all fans of the game. They're not actual developers or anything like that. The fact that these people are doing this for a game, and most of them post their creations up on the Nexus or whatever the sites are now. Last time I did any modding, it was TES Nexus. They're doing it all for free.
we'll start back up at Armadillo, and we'll be in a really, really good spot. So if you guys are able to make it up here in the next 3 minutes to get this collectible, that is what I hope for you, because I will be accepting this in 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, Illinois says I got a wagon for you after collecting if you like. Illinois, thank you, my friend. That's very kind of you. I would very much enjoy that after collecting. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I feel bad to make Max keep you wait. I'm really sorry that I'm not available to do it right now. But yeah, dude, if you want to wait, I would love to do that wagon with you. Thank you, Illinois.
What the fuck? Where is this? Jump in here, man. I want to play this event with you. Oh, Stacey, jumping in the posse. Let's fucking go with seconds to spare. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to be clicking this invite. I want to make sure that it fully loads Stacey in here. All right, dude. Accepting. Accepting. Arthur and Katie could have been a power couple. Would have gone down for this. Yeah, I agree. Joke. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to misfire. Castronachus. Castronachus. I think I'm saying it close. FDH, what up? FDH, welcome back to the party. Hanging out with us. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Pasta lady. Welcome back to the party. How have you been? How are your days been? What's going on with your life? Excuse me. My guinea pig's name is Miles. Oh, that's such a sweet name. And I can join you another trade room. Yes, cool kid. I've got an open posse PlayStation 4 tonight, so if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome, dude. More than welcome, cool kid. Yeah, sending that pasta link your way. Pasta, are we still collecting after the trade room? Yes. OG 666. We have about 10 collectibles to finish every single set, and I do want to do that. Yeah, I think it was probably a plant or something.
Jedi was going for it too. It was a foot race. It was a foot race.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Wait a minute. There's the broken bridge. It's above where I was. Okay. Makes sense. I found it. There's another level above this. No, I'll show you. I'll show you where it is because it was saying it says it's by a broken bridge. I don't know why the fuck I didn't notice this earlier. There's the broken bridge. That's the bridge I was on. So it's above. It's right. It's right up there.
Oh my lord!
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck just happened? Somebody shoot my horse? This fucking piece of shit's shooting at me. The fuck? How'd I get... Oh my god, the fucking horses glitched through the rope. Now, how do I get up there, though? It's fucking annoying as hell. I think whoever that is that's fucking near me is lagging. There was a guy that was shooting at me. Earlier on you saw that red line on the compass. That was somebody that was hostile. Yeah. Yeah, it was a player. Alright, here we go. So now where is Mizara? Yeah, I cannot believe this all took 3 hours. Well, yeah, pretty much exactly 3 hours they find that last one. I probably would have spent, I think I spent almost an hour, close to an hour just looking for that one.
Also 40 bomb I saw. I was like, hell, shit, I got 40 bomb. There's like no more NPCs that like spawn between here and Ansford. Hey, what's up, Paso? Rainbow Wolf, yo! What's going on, Rainbow Wolf? Welcome back to the Pasta stream, dude. Super to see you again. Thanks for tuning in to hang out with us. How are you today, Rainbow Wolf? look up the model. Clubmaster, they're Clubmasters. That's it. Clubmaster Raven. Yes, that is it. That was definitely worth doing. I was really close. I had 48 kills, but I couldn't handle the 50 bomb.
Now, time to go find the gypsy lady. I'm trying to jump the fence and there's an opening. Whoa! Fucking asshole. Wasn't even gonna stop.
You found me. I am sure there is something here to
Don't mind
pique
me.
your
Just drop it in.
Let me see. Not in bad condition too. Very good. Charming but commonplace. Done. But the whole set is worth your while. Ah, yes. It is worth seeking these out. Collectors who work for me. Sometimes they squabble over a prize, but who am I to intervene?
Pasta stream got me like taste and Oscars. Thank you, dear. Oh wait, I was thinking we should give it to this. Same. I live in Southern Illinois. We got weird weather too. Weird weather. Oh no, guys.
All right.
I have been out here for as long as the running rivers.
I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I'm gonna go look up that shit that I need to find out for Sekiro for tomorrow. I might jump on, I don't know, maybe to see if it'll be worth trying to clear out those guys and see how much XP I can get out of it. But for sure gonna be playing tomorrow. Can I? Ooh. Oh, this creeping time. Pick that up whenever you find it when you play, because it gives your when you use it, if you're in your cooking menu, hit right or left on the selection, and it gives you different effects. Like it'll boost your health or your stamina or deadeye, depending on what you cook it with.
There are not many so distinguished in my service. Welcome.
Like, see, the time that I just picked up fully restores Deadeye Core, greatly restores Health Core and Stamina Core. So the time, if you're like hunting, doing gang hideouts or a mission that you gotta fight a lot of guys, the time meat will fully restore your Deadeye and greatly restores your health. The minty one, I think, fully restores health and greatly restores Deadeye. I'm not sure.
I almost always have some items I'm especially keen to acquire. And this means I pay especially well. This land is wide and people walk it all to come.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Come on. Fast travel close to my camp. Come on. Oh well. Alright, man. I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, I'm gonna look that up while watching some Netflix, and if I can find a spot before any of where I'm at, or somewhere where I've been, I'll jump on for about probably maybe an hour, and then see what I can get. If not, I think it's past the bull. I think you're right, so that'll be a part of what I do tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you later.